how many of you have heard of the word reconciliation. I can only assume most of you have heard this buzzword on the news, but do you fully understand what it means? Honestly, last spring, I would have felt the same way.
Last year, Madame Zbeetnoff taught our class about reconciliation. Today, our class would like to share with you our highlights of our reconciliation journey.
Reconciliation is about rehabilitating our relationship with Canadians' Indigenous people that was jeopardized by the horrible actions of our ancestors.
Reconciliation is not an apology. It is not written and it is not oral. It is by your actions and by what you do to make it right. A few of our classmates will now share their representation of what reconciliation means to them.
Hi, my name is Morgan, and I made a sculpture that represents truth and reconciliation. It symbolizes the healing process in our journey that we will learn from our past mistakes so we can build a better future. Inside, I have a medicine wheel and a quote that says, "Reconciliation, it starts in our homes, in our schools, and at play, but we know that it starts in our hearts. It means that you must believe in your heart that what is being asked of you is the right thing to do." Thank you.
My name is Nicole, and for my project, I repainted a puzzle with Canadian symbols. I painted the First Nations medicine wheel, the Métis and Nunavut flags, and the Treaty 6 medal. The puzzle itself represents reconciliation. Canada is still rebuilding itself and still needs to continue healing and reconciling. The end goal is to finally have a finished puzzle.
Hi, my name's Liv, and for my project, I created a baby mobile to illustrate that we can no longer afford to shelter the next generation from our hard truths. On one branch, you will find two cliffs, one offering a ladder to bridge the gap separating them. On other branches, you will find, on another branch, you will find a mountain bearing the quote, "As commission, we have described to you a mountain. We have shown you the path to the top, and we call upon you to do the climbing." On others is a medicine wheel or a dream catcher, all representations of our past mistakes and what they cost thousands of Indigenous children who suffered Canada's discrimination and assumptions.
Our class has put together this acrostic poem to help you remember what reconciliation truly means.
R. Repairing relationships.
E. Equality for all.
C. Cultural awareness. O. Open-hearted.
N. Necessary.
C. Creating community.
I. Introspective.
L. Learning and listening. I. Identity.
A. Acknowledge our past mistakes.
T. Teaching the truth.
I. Improvement.
O. Ongoing. N. Negotiating our part.
Most people wonder what they can do to help Canadians achieve the goal of reconciliation. A. We need to be educated about the Indigenous people, treaties, and the Indian Act, etc., which the teachers at Saskatoon Public Schools are helping us with.
B. We need to recognize whose land we are living on. During morning announcements every day, we acknowledge that we live on Treaty 6 territory in the traditional homeland of the Métis.
C. We can talk to our family and friends to share what we know about reconciliation. You may also talk about the Canada you wish to see in our future.
D. Encourage other Canadians to play a role in reconciliation in order for Canada to achieve this goal.
E. Participate in events such as Orange Shirt Day and the Reconciliation Walk.
Reconciliation is a journey between all nations and people of Canada. We all play a part in it. In closing, I would like to read you the poem I wrote about reconciliation. The settlers came and showed no love, and that was when the problem begun. 1996 wasn't when the problem ended. There are still people being offensive. It's 2018, and we're reconciling, and one day we may all be smiling. We must listen, learn, and make sure all are heard. We must take the time and learn the rhymes of the people who survived these crimes. They endured such abuse and racism used to try and end a nation. We've come a long way, but problems still arise each day. So I ask with a cry, let us work to reconcile.